Welcome, brothers and sisters, and interested ones. Today we'll be touching on warnings for consequences. The verse conveal the idea of consequences or retributions for one's action. So we want to break it down, but before we break it down, I want I want you move along with me in the Bible book of Proverbs, chapter 26, verse 27. And we will be reading from the New Living Translation. And it goes like this: If you set a trap for others, you will get caught in it yourself. If you rule a brother down on others, it will crush you instead. Then we would read this same verse in the New World Translation of the same Proverb 26:27. The one who digs a pit will fall into it, and whoever rolls away a stone, it will come back on him. The same chapter, we're going to read it in the New King James Version. And it says, whoever digs a pit fall into it, and he who rolls a stone will have it roll back on him. So we all get to have the understanding that it's a trap. So to break this trap down for you to understand it better, we're taking it step by step. The first one we'll be doing is the one who digs a pit will fall into it. This part suggests that if someone goes to the trouble of digging a pit, they may end up being the one who suffers the consequences. It's like you want your friend to get into trouble. Instead, you get into trouble. That's the first part. The second part says, in a broader sense, it implies that harmful action or schemes intended for others may backfire and harm the perpetrator instead. Then we will go down to step 3 on the rolls away a stone. Whoever rolls away a stone, it will come back on him. This part implies a similar idea. That's a trap. So if you said it, you will be caught in a trap. Then we go to the fourth one. If someone takes an action symbolized by rolling away a stone, they may experience negative consequences as a result. And negative consequences is not very important. It's not very impressive. That's not good at all for any result. Everybody want to be on the positive side. 5 says it could mean that meddling or trying to alter a situation may lead to unforeseen and undesirable outcome. So if you have unforeseen and undesirable outcome, what becomes of you? You fall in a negative portion. So if you fall in this path, The reason why I brought you to this consequences is sometimes we like to put people into trouble. Sometimes we like to make friends to have problems. And the Bible says it's not fine. God says it's not fine. Because you in such attitude will end up in these things yourself. Then the person you expect to fall into that pit, it might be yourself. And you're going to be terrified. Concluding on this chapter, we realize that Proverbs chapter 26, verse 27, inform us not to set trap for friends, not to see friends getting into trouble by us. Because these things sometimes may not be the friend or the person we want to be into trouble. It might be ourselves. And that's not good. So that's a warning. So chapter 26, verse 27 warns about the potential repercussions of one's actions and suggestions that harm intended for others may eventually come back to affect the person who initiated it. It is cautionary message about the importance of considering the consequences of one's deal. So this also applies to golden rules. What you want others to do unto you, you should also do unto others. That's a golden rule. So if you want to feel free in a society, you should also stop causing trouble. Eventually, the trouble will come back onto you. And when it comes back to you, what happens in the community? In the community, they'll tell you, say, you look for it. You long been doing that. So you yourself fall into the pit. Or the stone that you roll rolls back onto you. So it's important to always be polite, decent person in the community, free from trouble. That's make people in the community be very peaceful. And when the community is very peaceful, it's booming. So let us adhere to this warning that we should stop digging holes for our friend. We should stop setting traps. These traps one day will come back onto us and it's going to be terrible. Thank you for listening. I'm asking you, we are heading for 800,000 subscribers, viewers, now. I ask you, please, to subscribe below. I will be very happy if you give us that subscription. Please subscribe. Thank you very much for viewing this video to the end. Bye.